Hi, my babies. So we are going to get into a collective reading. All of my readings are timeless, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Flip the roles if need be. I could be talking about you, but it be your person, and I could be talking about your person, and it be you, okay? So, Spirit, let's see what's going on with Spiritual Get the Zeros Collective. Spiritual Get the Zeros YouTube Collective, because this is specifically for YouTube. What's going on with the collective at this time? Somebody is fighting with their shadow side at this time. Somebody is needing to work with the moon. Maybe you're needing to release. Um, I'm also seeing that someone is experiencing the dark night of the soul. You, it's illusions. Okay, how can I explain? It's time for a rebirth. Okay, yeah, it's time for a rebirth. It's time for you to let go of. It's like I feel like some of you guys are needing to let go of control and then take control. If you get what I'm saying, like it's like some of you guys are trying to maintain control too much, where it's causing illusions and you to be disconnected from your intuition, and then others of you, in order for you to regain control, trying to maintain control and take control of everything and have control of everything is going to cause you to not have control of nothing. Okay, and so I'm feeling like some of you guys are needing, in order for you to maintain control, you're needing to let go of being in control. Some things you have no control over, and you try to still control it. Okay, controller, literally, like control tactics. It's time for you to let go of those. Like I'm also seeing that some of you guys are needing to, wow. That's the problem. That's the problem. You're in your south node at this time and you're being called to walk into your north node. It's time for you to release. You're needing to build up the courage to change because you are it's your ego that's keeping you bound and stuck and isolated. Some of you guys are isolated in your own thoughts in your own head. Most of the things that you feel like you're experiencing, some of you guys feel like a lot of issues that you're having, like with your friends and things like that's why it's just all making sense. It's so much that needs to be said right now that I feel like I'm talking so much and I'm getting so many different downloads. Some of you guys are like it's the way that you're thinking. You're guarded and things like that. And you're in this dark night of the soul and there's illusions. It's remember I said it's cutting you off from your intuition. Look, third eye clarity. You can't even discern. You use the right type of discernment because you're always on defense mode. You can't even take constructive criticism. Some of you guys are like just very closed off and guarded. And it's like it's time for a rebirth because you being closed off and guarded is keeping you in a stalemate energy. You're feeling stuck. You in this lack, poverty, doubting mindset, feeling like things never go your way. And then when you try to do good, it still don't work out because you gotta understand how you're it's not about what you want to happen. It's about what you think is going to happen. You know how people are like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. You need to take a I'll uh I'll see it once I believe it approach instead of I'll believe it when I see it. You need to believe it in order for you to see it. And some of you guys don't even believe that your life could get better. And that's why your life ain't got better. You may want better, but you don't believe that you deserve better. And that's why it ain't got better yet. You're needing to tap into your purpose, realize who you are, surrender to the divine, purge the things that no longer serve you, get the courage to change your ways because some of you guys are in your own way. Okay, you're in your own way. You're needing to apologize to some people and you're needing to also forgive some people. Forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. You don't have to always reconcile with a person to forgive them. Sometimes you have to forgive people that has never even given you an apology. And honestly, the forgiveness is not for them, it is for you. Because when you hold on to resentment, it blocks your heart space, it blocks you from receiving, it blocks your manifestations. It just makes things so much harder. It just makes it so much harder for you to receive what's yours. Look, too much pride, ego, pride, and vanity, toxicity, patterns, bound. You're being stuck, and some of you guys are being trapped in different patterns. You're feeling bound in different certain situations, and it's because the the choices that you're choosing to make. Some of you guys are like, some of you guys are choosing to hold grudges against people, and honestly, some of you guys probably should. But when it comes a time where some things you just have to let go and let God. Because at the end of the day, it's out of your control. Look, what did we and I feel like we're circling back to the whole trying to be in control thing. Some of you guys are holding on to this hurt and anger because you feel like that's you maintaining control, and you can simply deny access from a person to be in your life and still not be angry at them. And then when you think about it, it's like every time you see this person, you get upset. It grinds your gears. You don't like being around them. And then this person don't give a damn about you. They don't care that they don't care that you're that upset about like these. That's why I spirit look cycles. It's time to end that cycle and change. It's time for completion. Some of you guys are waiting on love. Your love life ain't changed yet, or your person ain't came in yet, or some of you guys needed to forgive your person. Some of the stuff that's going on is blocking your passion and chemistry when it comes to your love life. It's time for a mate this winter. This winter, you're going to be undergoing a major rebirth and you're going to be getting shoved, pushed into your purpose, okay? Like your spirit team ain't playing with you. They're like, you need to go ahead and build up that courage and go ahead and and take that change. Well, I just hear Michael Jackson, make that change. Oh, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. You want things to change around you? How about start to change you? When you start treating yourself how you want others to treat you, they have no choice but to follow suit. You, God said you want things to change outside of you. You go first. You want your things to change around you, start treating yourself differently. Start thinking differently. Start doing things differently. Start living differently, you know? I could be talking to a divine masculine at this time. Yeah, it's time for you to tap into your self-love. It's time for you to start doing things that you love to do. Like be tap into your creativity, okay? Spirit of saying start to do things intentionally. Before you start to do things, because some of you guys I feel like you move out of anger. You don't think before you do things. So Spirit is saying like before you do something, most of y'all, a lot of y'all's petty, okay? Spirit is saying before you be petty, ask yourself, what are my intentions before I say that? And if you're like, I have none, or my intentions is to make them upset, really think about should you do that? Because you gotta remember how karma works. It doesn't matter how big or small, what you put out, you will get back. And karmic justice will always be served. Okay, so be mindful of what you're putting out to this universe because what you put out, it is destined to come back like a boomerang. Okay, y'all. Spirit just needed some of you guys to learn to stay in the present moment. Some of you guys still holding on things from the past. Some of you guys to worry about the future. Spirit is saying stay in the present moment. Understand how abundant you are. Appreciate what you have now and express gratitude. Because when you express gratitude and you appreciate what you have now, you receive more and you show the universe that you are deserving of more because you don't feel the need to need more. Like you're not desperate. It's not in desperation or you're fighting for it. And another thing too is for some of you guys, when you want to receive more, God didn't say you got to work harder for it. You have to put yourself in a vibration to receive it. Don't go chasing what you want. Put yourself in a vibration so that it comes to you. You know what I mean? Put yourself in that position. Spirit is saying express gratitude for what you already have now. I could also be talking to an earth sign. I could be talking to a male towards Virgo or Capricorn, but it does not have to be a male. Okay? It does not have to be a male. Yes, Spirit is needing you to stop living in the past. This is causing you to suffer. And this is also causing a lack mindset, okay? You need to let go of that. It's keeping you trapped and stuck. You get what I'm saying? And this is because you're avoiding to do the work. Some of you guys are avoiding to work on this, work on your traumas. It's time for you to work on that solar plex, look, guilt and sabotage. Yeah, because some of the things that you did, some of the things that you did in your past, you gotta forgive yourself. I know that it was like some of you guys are holding resentment towards other people, but I never thought about you resenting yourself. What if you resent yourself and the things that you did in your past and now it's like you can't figure out why you're so upset at everybody, but then when you sit down and you really think about all the things that you did while you were young, now that you're an adult, when you did those things when you were young, you never paid the karma for it. You just got away with it. Life was good. And then you became an adult and your life has been hell ever since. Been hard to pay your bills. You've been backed up on bills. You've been having to pick up extra hours. Think nothing's working out for you. It's because you are getting that karma back for everything that you did when you was a child. Yeah, you were a child, and yeah, sometimes you didn't know better. But when you got of age and you knew better, and you chose your side. Everybody has free will. You choose whether you're gonna do the right thing, you're gonna do the wrong thing. And some of you guys chose to always do the wrong thing, and now you're feeling guilty. You sabotage yourself. For a lot of you guys, you don't even like to you like to avoid this. You don't do this. And so you look outside of yourself and blame everybody else. And I feel like a lot of you guys like to go to God and blame God too. And God is like, what about you? How do you play a part in where you are right now? How do you play a part in your own healing? How do you play a part in your own disruption at this time or where you are in your life? Where you are in your life right now is exactly where you're supposed to be and exactly where you are is where you put yourself. You are responsible for where you are right now, you know? And even if you're not, sometimes things happen to teach you certain lessons, to plant certain seeds. You understand what I'm saying? So some of you guys are needing to just Take this offer from the universe. Let go of control or stop trying all these control tactics. It's given narcissistic. It's time for you to detach from all the things that's no longer serving you or stop being so detached and cold and work on your heart space. Some of you guys desire a family and things like that, but you're so fragmented and where I think fragmented came out. No, it didn't. Fragmented, lost. You're so all over the place. Some of you guys are, you want this, but so many different projections were thrown on you as a child growing up. Some of you men desire to be husbands. Because I believe like I'm talking to a masculine. Some of you men desire to be husbands, and that got taken away from you. They cloud your judgment and messed up your reflection, and you lost who you were. You forgot who you are. So it's time for you to remember who you are. Get back into the flow. Get back into harmony with your heart, with your higher self, with who you are. You know, get back into you. Yeah, Ten of Cups. You was in this Five of Swords energy a lot of toxic winds and a lot of fights and a lot of jealousy and a lot of low vibrational devil energy. And now it's time for you to get this Ten of Cups, this happy family. What to say? Happy, loving family. It's time for you to get that. Some of you guys, that's all you ever wanted was to be loved and to love. And that could come for you. But before that can come in for you, you need to change your ways. You can expand. You can travel the world. You can do whatever you want. But it's time for you to make that change. It's time for you to find the peace within yourself. Although one thing about it is God ain't saying that the chaos around you going to stop, but Spirit is saying that the chaos within you can. You have to find peace within the chaos, and the only way to find peace within the chaos is to find peace within self. Look, with the Sun card, it's time to make your inner child happy again. Spirit is saying the door is wide open. The door is wide open. It's time for you to take that blindfold off and get up. It's time for you to take that blindfold off and get up. Stand up. Be the person that you aspire to be because you have the potential. You have the potential. Yes, where's that time to expand? It came out again, and then the hangman. But it came out reverse. No more being this hangman energy. No more being this hangman energy. It's time for you to receive love because you are a lover and you will find a person that loves you the way that you love. You deserve it. You deserve it. It's just time for you to start working on your own healing and getting out of your own way so that the universe can bring this in for you. So hopefully this message reaches who it needs to reach. I hope I really spoke to your soul today. I hope your soul really heard me, your higher self. I hope they heard me. And if this message you felt like it didn't resonate for you, send it to a person that you feel like could use this message because I do feel like somebody needs to hear this and realize that the change that they're seeking and looking for and needing, it starts within them. You are the change that you want to see, okay? God loves you, the universe loves you, your spirit team loves you, and whoever you believe in loves you, okay? Look, I knew that part was gonna come out fragmented, losing yourself, losing parts of yourself. You're disappearing. You're getting trapped into this 3D matrix. Right? God, you are more spiritual than you think. And then the fact that you're watching the tarot reading, the fact that you're watching this shows that you are more spiritual. Your soul is guiding you to where you need to be, so that you can get back on path to fulfill your purpose. And while you're here, on a mission. Okay, so you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. And I love you. And I'm sending you healing energy. And I'll see you guys on the next reading.